Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Saturday Afternoon Teaching Crypto. Please hit that like, that subscribe, bell notifications. Super chats are open. I know we haven't been here for a while, so I apologize for that. Listen, guys, do not make this mistake that I've seen people make in the last couple weeks. Right now, Bitcoin is sitting at 110. It rallied to 113 before the job numbers yesterday. And we were all the way during the holiday weekend down to 107. It was scary. And what did some people do? They sold at 107 because they thought we were going down into the 80s. Is that move still possible? It's possible. But here's the thing, now would not be an ideal time to sell. And let me explain why. October, and I've said this before, historically is an amazing month for Bitcoin, but it also is very, very kind into early November for altcoins, especially at the end of a bull run. Obviously, this bull run has been very unlike the last one and even different than 2017. But here's what I do know, rate cuts are almost 99.9% for sure coming very soon. And I do believe finally we will see a rally after another dip over the next week or so. And I don't think we're going down to 88K actually. I think it's been bullish that Bitcoin has stayed at 110 when September has traditionally been blah, for Bitcoin. Well, October is one of the hottest months in Bitcoin history consistently. So with rate cuts coming very soon and rumored high rate cuts because of how much the economy has kind of stumbled numbers wise the past couple weeks, you will see a rally into the holidays. You will see the quarter four. So please do not sell your Bitcoin. Do not sell your ETH. Do not sell your Solana, and do not sell your XRP if those are your main holdings, because those will go up. I can almost guarantee you. Obviously, got to do your own research, as we always say, but I think anyone that sells right now will regret it in 5 to 6 weeks. In fact, I still think now it's okay to accumulate. Absolutely. So I wanted to make sure that this got out because some people are giving up. Boredom can sometimes cause people to panic, right? Sometimes when things go down, people panic sell, but sometimes when things don't move and go sideways, people panic. And I've seen people panic. I don't. I've I tried to tell people now's not the time to sell, right? So if you sold at 124, you're probably feeling okay. But here's the deal. We are going to make new all-time highs next month. And I still think ETH is going to 6 to 7K. Yes, I do. I haven't given up on that. I have not given up on the $5 to $6 XRP or anything like that. iOS network, I still think we're going back to $1 at the minimum. Still hold out hope for the $2 iOS. I still believe in all of that. And you might say, where is your belief coming from? I think when Bitcoin rallies in October, you will see alts push. You will see another pro crypto narrative keep getting released. We keep hearing how they want to be more and more crypto friendly. You keep seeing all this information, and I do believe we will have a nice pump. Money supplies going up globally, rate cuts. You're seeing slowly more and more people into crypto. And it's just not, right now, the hype train's not rolling because we're stuck at 110. But, last cycle, during this time, we were stuck, worried. We were in the 30s. That's what you got to zoom out, right? And so if you're expecting a 3 to 400K Bitcoin this month, this year, it's probably not going to happen. If you're expecting never to see another bear market, you're probably going to be wrong. So I am definitely still excited about the next 6 weeks, but I think you need to make sure that you do not panic. Even if Bitcoin gets down to 100K over the next 10 days, that's not the time to sell. We will rally. I still think 150, 180 is a very realistic target. Now, am I going to look to take profits closer to 150 than 180? Absolutely. I'm not here to lie to you because here's the deal. I don't know what's happening in 2026. Anyone that tells you exactly what's happening is lying to you. Will we have a recession? I don't know. Will the uh, will the cycle be extended because of how crazy it's been and how delayed it's been? Maybe, possibly, but I'm not sticking around to find out. For me, once things heat up in October, I'm hopefully looking for an exit, and I'm just being brutally honest with all of you because I want to make sure that if Bitcoin does struggle in the year 2026 and it does get into the 80s, I can pick some up because I really love Bitcoin over the next 3 to 4 years to go over 300K. And so getting at 80 would be an amazing, amazing proposition. So that's where I'm at personally. And I just want to make sure, again, you don't listen to all the naysayers saying cycle's over, we've topped, it's over. Based on the data, that's just not true. Anything is possible. Absolutely. We don't know about world events, but October is still lining up to be very, very bullish. And these rate cuts could come fast and very, very strong. And again, I'll keep saying this, money supply is going up. I think a lot of whales are playing games right now. We've seen that Bitcoin was sold a lot here by some of the big players. But I'm not worried at all. We even had some negative news yesterday. Michael Saylor's strategy was not approved to join the S&P 500. Okay. I mean, in some cases, we're still early, right? It sometimes when you watch these shows, you got to remember the average person still not 100% locked into Bitcoin, right? And so that's what you got to figure out here is we feel like we're late, but it's still early. Bitcoin is just 15 years old. So if I were you, one, you can just sit tight and wait for the market to adjust, right? We're already going up, making a run to 111 today. Again, it wouldn't shock me if we had another bad week. But my feeling was leading into this month that we would struggle early and then bounce back. And I still believe so. And I think right now things are still on the table. I am bullish for the next 6 to 8 weeks. After that, honestly, I'm just telling you, anything, anything can happen. So right now, ETH below 4,300. If you have not gotten into ETH at all, even when we told you at 1,800 it was an amazing pickup, this might not be a bad time, right? There's a lot of things. I'm looking at Litecoin right now under 25. Excuse me, not Litecoin, Avalanche under 25, Litecoin at 112. All of those could be interesting pickups. Um, Again, though, alts, you want to be careful. I would not be want to be in any alts past Thanksgiving. That's my opinion. That's my belief. I believe strongly in it. But I think we will have a strong finish to this bull run. It has been a bit frustrating even though you zoom out and you realize we started at 16K 2.5 years ago, the alts have not performed like they have in the past. We've gone through a million reasons. There are too many. The money is spread out. I think people are more savvy now about these and they're harder to pump like they used to be. There's a lot. And there's some people that are frustrated and angry because they haven't made as many profits as past bull runs. That's the honest truth. A lot of these shows wouldn't say it. I mean, some of these shows are not getting the same views they used to. So I appreciate you guys coming in, right? Last cycle, you could just randomly pick a coin, and at some point, it was going to 2 to 3x. That's the reality. And it has not been the case here at all. In fact, some of these alts kind of boomed at the end of 2024, haven't done much in all of 2025. So we will see what happens over the next few months. This is not the time to sell your Bitcoin. So if you know anyone, tell them don't sell your Bitcoin, don't sell your ETH. Just wait a month from now and see where we are. And I think you'll be very happy. Guys, I want to thank you so much for supporting the show. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Super chats are always greatly appreciated. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you very soon. Thanks, everybody.